here is the final selection for January 2026, first quarter of 2026, project pan and priority items that I will be attempting to use, pan, or completely finish in the next couple of months. There are some products that are really close to being done, so I am expecting this to not take as long, at least for these first batch of products and beauty products, to hit my goals. So we'll see how long that takes. I know that sometimes it takes a really long time to get through each of these products, so that will be part of the journey. I do want to continue to be thoughtful and intentional and enjoy the things that I have while also figuring out what things I truly love. And I can only do that if I'm actually consistently using some of these products to see what I like and see what I don't like. Okay, so I'm gonna take you with me and we're gonna check each of these out one by one, and then I'm gonna be putting them away in my vanity, and I will show you where I have stashed all my inventory and where I will be placing these on my desk once we're done looking through each of these. First up is this Palladio Herbal Foundation Primer. It's 20 milliliters or 0.67 for flowing ounces. As you can see, I am kind of halfway through it. When I was first using this, I really liked it, but I just stopped randomly. And this product has been with me for years. But I have been really careful to handle it with clean hands on a regular basis. So I feel like it's still good. I've tried it a couple months ago. I know, right? Couple months. And it worked really well. My makeup sat on top of it really well. So I marked it here just January. This is how much it weighs, 22 grams. This way I can keep track of how much I use. And I do want to enjoy this and thoughtfully, kind of intentionally consume this. So this is my first product. This is product number 2, this Revlon Color Stay 320 True Beige Normal to Dry Foundation. This is like my color in the summer. My skin is two-toned, so I always need a slightly lighter concealer or powder in the center of my face. So it's one of the reasons why I haven't finished this super quickly. I only use my foundations for about half a year, and then I have to switch them out for a new color. And the problem is, if I didn't keep track of the original one, now it's winter again or summer again, and I have to find my foundation, and if I can't find it, I go buy another one. And so this happens. And so this is one of my newer foundations. I want to say it's like a year or 2 old at the most. But I do want to use it because it's been used quite a bit, and I weighed it, so it's 98 grams, but it is a glass bottle, so I expect the glass bottle to be weighty. So we'll see how I do. I do want to enjoy this. I know it fits me in the summer, and I can also use it on the parameters of my face. Even now in the winter time, I just need to work with it a little bit and utilize some of my lighter colored concealers and powders. So here is a concealer that I want to use up. It's very close, very, very close. And I actually marked it because I think that's where the stopper is. I think I can finish it this month. I also used it as a foundation earlier today. I was running out of time. I needed to get ready fast. So I used this, and it just blends so beautifully. This is item number 3. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and it's so old that you can't see the writing anymore. But I know it's e.l.f. I know it is. I just need to finish it. I guess a pro is that I've always only ever worn like eyeshadow primer with a super clean face, like recently freshly washed. And I think that's certainly helpful with any product that's gonna go near my eyeballs. Yeah, but this is the other goal. So this eyeshadow palette is 2. These are the oldest eyeshadows I own. As you can see, they've been lovingly worn. I really love this color. Also really like this one. And then this one here. I use these a lot. This is the newest palette in my collection. So I need it as an accent color to some of these darker ones. So I use these as kind of lighter shades, and then these are as darker shades. And then I think this palette, because it's the newest one in my collection, would just be rotated into any other palette that I am using at the time. Just because it's part of my go-tos. If I'm not wearing anything else, I'll wear one of these. It's light enough, it's shiny enough, or shimmery enough. And yeah, I really love these, and they're very new. But they keep me using makeup. So I need these in order to be able to use the rest of them. Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I've done this palette like really good service in regards to completing as many of these shadows and panning them as possible. Really, really proud of this work. And this is the type of work I want to be doing for all of my palettes. This is the NYX, it's a liquid eyeliner. It's so old the writing has rubbed off. I wore this yesterday and my eyes were fine. So I will keep you posted. I think I'm getting close. The problem with this is I used it and then I lost it and then I found it again and I use it again and I like randomly lose it and find it. I just want to keep this consistent and use as much of it as possible before it starts bothering my eyes. If I get any eye irritation, I will be throwing this out. In this circumstance, I do want to just finish this if I'm able to, if the product is not irritating my eyes. This is a cream eyeliner that I have on standby to also use along with a liquid eyeliner, just because you need different levels of kind of motivation to use each of these. And I do appreciate being able to just use a brush. I find it simpler than using liquid eyeliner sometimes. So this is my focus product, and I don't know if you can tell. Let me close up here. I haven't dipped in there with a brush yet, so this could very well be all dried up and unusable. But I'm gonna put it in. I'll use it tomorrow and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I will be saying goodbye to this, or the other option too is to remove the cream eyeliner and use this little pot for something else, like a maybe a lip balm or extra lip moisturizing, or maybe like a little Vaseline tub. I do like to reuse my things if possible, and I feel like that I could reuse this little glass pot in some other way. Okay, this is the famous Sally cream bronzer. It is a sheer cream bronzer, which explains why I like it so much. It sits really nicely on the skin. I really love it. It's also one of the oldest products in my collection, and like the cap, and I've had to like, this has fallen off and rolled under stuff, and I grab it and wash it and dry it before I put it back. And so again, like I said, I wash my face before I put on any makeup. So, you know, a lot of my cream products haven't gotten contaminated in a way that's irritating my skin or my eyes. So I just keep using them. And so I do want to see if I can finish this, just because it's so old and I just want to enjoy it while I still can. So this is the e.l.f. contour palette that everyone was obsessed with for a while. And I also have one. And so I was thinking that I will use this for this first quarter of the year. But I don't know if I'll be able to pan anything. Maybe that powder. I'm going to try and see what happens. I will be pleasantly surprised. I used this as contour recently, and it reminded me why I love this so much. So I might just want to give this palette some use and then rotate it out for something else. But for now, it's on the priority list, and we'll see how far we can take it. So I have this Anastasia blush compact. It's got 3. And as you can see, I really loved on this color, which, let me see if I can show you. The palette, it's called Peachy Love. I have colors Nectarine, Ginger, and Miami. I really loved on Miami. And I like Nectarine. I like Ginger too. But like I said, I need to do more with this little palette. I really loved on that color. I need to love on these two too. So I'm kind of hoping to hit pan on this one, and I don't mind just keeping this one on my rotation. I think it's super versatile. I have so many options with this corally, this kind of neutral pinky, and then this reddish kind of brick color is so pretty. And if you can see this one has a little bit of sparkle. These outside colors have a little bit of sparkle. And yeah, I think I did good. I think this is a good one to choose. It is not my oldest blush, but it is one of the ones that I've made the most progress on. So I just want to continue to do that here. And then I'll switch it out for something else in quarter two. I have this Estee Lauder gloss palette. It's nice and shiny. It's got some leather motif. And the colors in this gloss palette are Pink Innocence, Magnificent Mauve, and Orchid Passion. And they're all three shimmery glosses. I'm going to show you what those look like. If I can get in there. Okay, so this palette, I actually was just thinking about this, and I got a little foundation here on the edge. That's what happens when you travel with your stuff. Sometimes it gets a little messy. Okay, so this is like the perfect pairing for like having variety in your lip liners or even lipsticks if you want to put this gloss on top of it. This pinky and then mauve and then kind of purpley. This is perfect. I recently used this and it was not panned. It was almost panned. I think my brush may have dug in a little too deep in there. So I think what my goal will be is to get a clear pan on each of these. And so for this first quarter, I'll use this as my lip gloss and see how far I can get. I think what I'm going to do is once I empty this little palette, I might recycle it, wash it out, disinfect it, and then use this for some of my lipsticks that melted. So I can have kind of more of a flat palette for those lipsticks. And I can always use my lip brush as well. Yeah, but I think that might be fun. That way I have three. And again, kind of following the same color scheme, like a pinky, neutral, like a brownie, and then like a purpley shade. Because I feel like these are the colors I gravitate towards. So it makes sense for me to like have it all in the same place. And then I can continue to use my lipsticks in that way and keep them maybe even more, give them more life. Because I have a lot that are started. And I almost feel like if I were to like depot a chunk of each of the ones that I like, put it in here, I can get messy in here and I can just clean them out. And then the lipstick bullet will survive longer that way. I don't know. It feels right. I don't know if it is. If you know how that works and want to tell me a little more about it, I'd love to read about it or hear it in the comments. Okay, this is my one Becca liquid product. Be kind. I know it looks a little wonky, but I think I can use it. So this highlighter liquid is definitely trying to separate. It needs some mixing. I marked it there. If I sense any irritation or anything like that, I will discontinue use and then we will say goodbye and mourn our loss and then move on. This is a Maybelline lip liner and I recently used it and noticed that it's almost out. That's literally it. I can't turn it anymore. That's literally all that will come up. So there's no more. That's it. It doesn't go up anymore. But I like the color. It is the Maybelline Great Wear Color Spice. And so I think I can finish this. I think I can finish this in January. I'm certainly going to give it a go. I have this Rosewater Facial Tonic. It's pretty big. It's 6 ounces. It's a spray hydrating mist. It's a pretty okay mist. I don't super love this product. This is the mark of where the liquid is at. So right there. That's where it's at. I've marked it. I just need to finish this because I don't love it. I don't know if it was just maybe like the one time I was using it, like you can see I got half of the bottle, but when I used it, it felt a little irritating. So I don't know if it was just the time of the year and that's why it felt that way, but I'm gonna give it another go and see if I fall in love with it, and if not, just finish it so that it's out of my vanity. So this is an Avon gloss, and I am so close to being done with this. First of all, I loved it. It was great. I think if I had an Avon lady, I would have repurchased this, but I don't have an Avon lady, and I also have a lot of lip glosses. So I want to use the ones I have for now. As you can see, it's like you can almost see you can see the applicator right there. So I only have like the very end of this to get through. And I also have some here. So I will be like undoing the stopper on this to see if I can. I might like enlist my husband to help me like pull that out so that I can use this. Ooh, I got a little gloss right there. Put it on my lips. It's so soft. So soft. Like I didn't know lip gloss could be soft until I used this. The name of this product is Glazeware Dazzlers, funny name, in the color Mirage. It's so pretty. It's like a soft, dusty, golden pink. So yeah, I need to finish it just because it's so old. Oh, you can almost see the end there for Avon. And, really, really enjoy the last few moments of this product because I really did like it, and I want to be able to say I fully finished this lip gloss. This is another product that is so old in my collection that you can't see any of the letters anymore. They've all been rubbed out away. So this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. Oh, 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 look at that. It came apart. Oh, it clicked back in. Great. Okay. I thought I broke it. Okay. So it doesn't have that much left, actually. I was really pleasantly surprised that it didn't have that much. It's not that much. I think I can do it. I really do think I can just finish this in this year. This was my first ever brow pencil, and I want to say this was like in 2018. Gosh, it's been forever. I want to use this and I want to finish it and kind of enjoy this. It feels a little dark for me, but then sometimes I think it's just right. So I just gotta keep working with it and see if I can really like enjoy it to its lifespan, because it's getting close, I think, because I think when I first purchased it, it was like twice the amount. So I'm halfway there and I think I can do it. I'm going to strive to finish this product, and this is going to stay in my rotation until it's gone. I'm going to strive for this in 2026. This shiny tube is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Volume Mascara in Extreme Black. And I've only used this like twice. I don't use a lot of mascara on the daily, but I want to change that. I want to use the products I have, and I have so many mascaras, so I just need to use them. And if by the end of my mascaras, those that are I've used once or those that are brand new, and I get through all of those, if I feel like I don't want mascara in my makeup routine, I think I can be okay with that. I used to wear lashes, and so when you wear false eyelashes, it just looks better if you're wearing mascara. And then when I stopped wearing eyelashes, I just stopped using mascara, which was a random kind of connection. So this is the last beauty product that I have, and in total this makes 17 beauty products for 2026 first quarter, and we'll see how many uses or how far we can get with using and prioritizing those items. Okay, I almost forgot this one thing. Okay, so these were leftover shadows that are, first of all, I think I might have talked about this, but I drop things on a regular basis, and I recently dropped this like right after I finished filming the video of my inventory, and I dropped it and it broke. I put the pieces back in there. I'm gonna try and use this. If I drop it again and it goes on the floor, there's no going back from the floor. Try and use this as much as possible before I drop it again and it's gone. I use this a lot like a lip liner. No, lip contour. So when I wear my lipstick lip liner and then I use some of this to darken under my lip and over my lip to like create a shadow, and I kind of love the way it looks, and it's a little warm, but it works for me randomly. And this is a shadow that I'm so close. Like, it's so close. Like, I can feel victory. I can feel panning victory there. And don't mind the little flecks. Those like was pieces of eyeshadow from here that flew when I dropped the palette. But these eyeshadow pan only has the edges. And so this is what I strive for. Like, this is where I want to get with all of my eyeshadows. I know that's going to be like probably eyeshadows for the rest of my life, and that I'm okay with that. But I'm so close to finishing this. So I'm going to see if I can finish it in January. Yeah, I'm going to try and finish this in January. And if I can't, I'll finish it in February. But I think this is so close to being done. This one, it's going to take me a while because, you know, small space that I'm using this for. So once this is done, I might like rotate in something else, but maybe not, because I have so many eyeshadows in the other palette I'm working on. But who knows? I haven't decided yet, but for sure this will be gone soon. Ugh, look at the little sticky dot is not working. Okay, let me put it back there. Okay, and wish me luck. And next time you see my update on how it's going with Q1 of 2026, I might have great news about this eyeshadow. Now we're on to skin care products. And so I have this night cream that I won / was gifted. And I kind of really liked it, and then I stopped wearing it, but I can feel still got some weight to it. So I took the weight. It's 44 grams. I want to get some progress on this. I've used it on my hands, and it was fine. Also on the list is this Clinique Moisture Surge 96 hours hydro filler concentrate eye cream or gel. And it's got little, oh, oops. It's got little beads in there. When I first got it and I was trying to use it, the bead would get stuck, or the beads would get stuck in the little top. Let me see. Yeah. So the beads were almost too big for the part where the gel comes out, and so I would squeeze it and there'd be a whole bunch that would come out. So I tried to squeeze some back in. Thankfully my hands are always freshly washed when I'm trying to put stuff on my eyes. So I feel like it was fine, but I also feel nervous about that. So I want to finish this. It's really little. You can see that I only have this much left. So with hesitancy and all, I will be trying to finish this. I don't know, I just feel so bad because it's like one of my travel size things, and this feels really nice in the summer, but it also feels nice in the mornings right now. So I just need to finish it. I'm almost there. I'm almost like, oh, I don't want to finish it because I can just wait to use it later. But then when is later? And I feel like I've been latering this product for multiple seasons. I just need to finish it. This product feels so nice on the skin, but it's been with me for a while. I lost track of it and then recently found it again. So I need to finish it. I don't think it's one of those serums that you can just, you know, use for the rest of your life. This needs to, at some point, be completely emptied out and used up. At least that's my goal. So I did weigh it, 84 grams. So I guess we'll see. The goal is progress. Maybe not finish it completely, but definitely get close and have steady usage. Here's my next product. And I left it like this because you can definitely see the liquid there. It's so, like, it's literally the bottom of the bottle. And this is a little bottle too. So I did purchase I purchased the big one, and then this came as a travel sized add-on. And it's actually, I marked it, it only goes up to there. So I feel like I should be able to finish this in the first quarter of 2026. The only thing is it's an exfoliating lotion, so it's like a toner. And if I have, like, for example, right now that I have this cold that I can't get rid of, this would really sting my nose. So I can't use it right now. But as soon as my cold is gone and my skin is healed up around my nose, I will be using this. I have another kind of small portion left on another container that I emptied out the big bottle into. And so I'll be using, probably once this is done, switching into the other one. Okay, so this is the little container that I will be putting right on in the front section under my sink so that I can use. So as you can see, we got like the bottom portion of this Silk Therapy liquid. This is for just hair and to it's super shiny. It feels really comfortable and soft, silky, like the product says. And so I want to use it when I'm not washing my hair, but it's getting a little dry at the end. So I just want to use it for my ends and really enjoy it because I do like this product. I didn't, and that's how far up it goes. I marked it. Now don't mind this kind of chunky boy, but this I use for my scalp. Wintertime is hard on my scalp. I get really dry scalp, and so I use this as a scalp treatment, and it's melted and solidified and melted and solidified multiple times. I just need to get it done. I did weigh it. It's 58 grams. I use quite a nice chunk every time I use it, so I think I can use it a couple times and get that number down, at least close to the bottom of the bottle. Next up is this root rinse, and I really like it. It's also like I only have the smallest amount. Like, I don't know if you can tell right there. There it is. But literally the liquid only goes up to there. And so if I turn it this way, you can see. It's very, like, I need to use it. So what I would usually happen in my hair routine is I would probably do this one treatment, and then the next time I wash my hair, I would use this. And then last but not least, I have this Mist and Go conditioner for shine, detangling, and just general hair care. It's practically brand new, but I don't like it as much, so I just need to use it, so it's out of my collection. These products will be going under my bathroom cabinet because I will be using them in the restroom, in the shower. So these two products are going to sit on my vanity. This is a dry shampoo that I purchased. I was traveling and I felt like I needed one, and I went and bought it, but then I've only used it like 2 times. I just need to finish it. I purchased it. I don't want to be wasteful, so I will be using this on the days that I don't wash my hair. And then this is my gym deodorant. So I like to wear deodorant to the gym because I want to sweat, but I don't want to be stinky. This is not like, it's at the end. I want to say it's like here. Let me see if I can get it out. That might be it. Yeah, that's it. I can't roll anymore. I'm so close. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm very close to being done with my gym deodorant. And I do expect that once I'm done with this, I will switch in another one that's also probably halfway done already. But yeah, excited to have these on my vanity and just give them good use. Last item that's gonna sit on my vanity is this Sunshine Mimosa Bath and Body Works body cream. And so I already have one in the restroom. It was the Bahama Passion Fruit and Flower body cream, but I've already cut into that. I've used 1 day's worth of body lotion, so I'm excited. I think I might finish it tomorrow. But this is going to be the one that follows that. I think this is a better visual for fragrances. So this is my gym fragrance. The thing is, I don't love this fragrance. I like it. I think it's nice, but I don't think it's me. I don't think it's gonna be my signature fragrance. So I just want to finish it because I did purchase it. So I want to honor this product and use it. And I think I can certainly use it when I go to the gym. And so I've been spraying this on some of my gym clothes before I head out. And then that way I'm smelling good, but it's only for like an hour or hour and a half at the most. So yes. And I did mark it. That's where it's at right now. So I do want to have some progress on this item. So next up is Fresh Snowfall. And I really like this fragrance spray. It's one of my favorites. It's my favorite. If I can find it somewhere else, I will repurchase. But for now, I want to use up this fragrance because one, I don't want it to evaporate on me and me having lost a chance to use this fragrance that I really love. And so this is where it's at right now. That's the level. If I get another chance, I'll get another chance. If I don't, then I enjoyed this scent while it was mine and while I was able to. Next up, Enchanted Apple. So this is a Victoria's Secret scent. And at the time when I first got this, I enjoyed the heck out of it. But because I liked it at the time, I felt like I couldn't finish it because it was like, oh, it was too precious to finish. But now I'm sitting here with 2 almost empty fragrance mists, and I'm thinking I just need to finish this so that it's not hanging over my head forever, and I'm enjoying this. Also, I don't want to just like have it evaporate on me as well. I want to enjoy this product now that it's in my collection and then honor its service as a product, as a fragrance, and enjoy it. And be thoughtful and be intentional. Okay, so this is a mark I made. Hopefully it will stay. If not, I'll be checking on those later. And I can always, like, if it's faded, I can remark it. So these items will sit on my vanity. I'll show you what that looks like. Here they are. So I will be storing the broken, oh my gosh. See that little eyeshadow? I don't know if it's going to make it. I'm going to store the eyeshadows here. This has this little palette. The other one is right underneath. There it is. So I just put one in front of the other, and then that will close in, and I'll just store it there just because these are delicate and they're not like glued down, so I want to make sure that they're sitting like this. Okay, and here I will be putting my fragrances and perfume and all the other things that I showed you as my priority pan items will be sitting here. So I can easily access them and I can use them throughout the first part of 2026. This is how I'm going to put them away, and I'm going to set them on my vanity. And here are my other things. So these will sit in these little containers so that I know that they're my priority items. They will sit next to where I'm storing all the other things in my inventory. For the shower and bath, don't mind this, it's my husband's, as you can see. And that way I know that when they're in this little container, I should be using them first. Here's the little drawer. And here is the other container. And this will sit right here.
We all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?